run to the quarterfinals on debut. Anca hasn't won a leg at the Lakeside. 6 years since she actually got a leg. She lost 3-0, 3-0 to both Lorraine Winstanley in 2017 and then Anastasia Dobromislova in 2018.
Well, if you're losing to people, that's not too bad a clientele to be losing to on your time to visit. This is where I see that this could be a bit of a mind game for Anca. She'll look at this one and think this is a realistic one that I can win, and sometimes that can drag you into a place where you're not ready to be dragged, and there's nothing you can do about it.
She is a more than capable player. Won the Denmark Open last year to qualify for this tournament as a gold event. They booked her a place at the Lakeside. She probably would have made it anyway. Was in a very good spot in the rankings. There is Marjolein Nuyens, who we saw earlier this week. Another Dutch dartist, one of 4 Dutch women in the field.
Yeah, the extended field, I think, has been great success for the WDF, and what a great idea. It's given other girls chances to experience not just the Lakeside experience, the whole World Championship thing. And I know Priscilla came through the qualifiers, so you know, these are big moments for these girls, and the way that we're going to progress the women's game is to get them in this situation more and more, so that they are used to it, so they can then attack the more seasoned players at it.
60.
Well, I did speak to Priscilla before the match, and she certainly felt that she could calm down a little. Lots of nerves on debut. It is a big deal for players still to travel over and play at the Lakeside. A darting dream of many.
I would imagine in Holland it is the same as over here. So the first, you tell people you play darts, the first question they ask is, hey, have you ever played at Lakeside?
Anca can say she has. This 4th visit, as we mentioned, nicknamed the Phoenix,
57.
which is quite apt for this tournament. As the WDF rising from the ashes of the BDO.
81.
Event going again.
88.
So that's Zijlstra for 88. Then which way is she going? She's gone treble 16. That leaves us 72. Yep, she's gone treble 12. So she'll try and hit the 20 just to
48.
Straighten it all up. Let's not forget our Dutch referee there as well. So it's an all-Dutch affair up there with Marco Meijer.
Absolutely. Anca actually
97.
is a Persian word for Phoenix, which is why she's called that. Can she land double 10? She does. Well, she puts those worries behind her. First leg on the Lakeside stage for 6 years for Anca Zijlstra.
Oh, what a reply from Priscilla Steenbergen. What a reply. That's just a little note to say, I'm not going anywhere. That was just one leg.
Well, we spoke about it, didn't we, that she would perhaps feel more comfortable. It certainly looks that way.
She came through the youth rankings. She's been a Dutch Open winner, and I think I was there when she won it, Priscilla. And the experiences you have at the youth level, they're exactly the same feelings when you come through. It's exactly the game situations you get yourself in, and you learn how to manage the game situations. And she would have managed those in youth games, and now she's got to come to the big stage at Lakeside and look at it in a similar ilk, if that makes sense.
Tori Kewish there, who won her opening match, and will take on Dieter Hedman tomorrow afternoon.
Looking forward to that one. That'll be a big one.
45.
Yeah, Hedman, the Lakeside bridesmaid over the years, has won everything else multiple times, but she's quite philosophical about it. It's still an incredible career. She's actually won more titles than any other dart player, bar none, Dieter Hedman.
It's outstanding. It's phenomenal. I was fortunate to captain England alongside her, which is a massive honour. And you know, she does where she's a glass half full type person. She's not worried about what she's missed out on. She just, that one's gone. We look round the corner. We're going to get another one.
Yeah, that's
look at that. Priscilla Steenbergen, she kicked up this leg with her first maximum on the Lakeside stage, and she ends it with a fantastic 114 checkout.
95.
You just feel the coals are getting warm on this one.
Absolutely superb. 15 dart leg.
100.
They both look to be thrown very naturally. There's no holding back. There doesn't seem to be any. You can see when an arm goes tight or whatever, and there's none of that at the minute. And I wonder how many times, we were talking about Marco Mayer earlier, I wonder how many times he's been to a Dutch ranking and ref these two.
Yeah, absolutely.
140.
Pair of them haven't actually met in any big WDF ranked tournaments, but I'm sure they've met in plenty of opens and are well aware of each other. And maybe that in itself just
60.
makes Priscilla in particular feel a little bit more comfortable having someone that she knows on the stage with her.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
60.
It's very nice to see somebody using pink stems. I do like to see pink on darts.
It's been a while since the pink stems took you to the title.
Yeah,
84.
seven long years, mate. Yeah, my bank manager's still calling me.
Did you get the old goosebumps as you wandered back in today?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, you can't not. Although you've had, it's a little bit like
81.
golf. Although I've had so many bad memories here, you only need one decent one to make you love the place. And yeah, it's just great to be back.
Well, Steenbergen is loving the place
60.
right now, because after
Priscilla
that first leg in
120.
6 long yergs for Anca, it's Priscilla who's making all the running. Treble 20 now for tops, for back-to-back ton plus checkouts.
100.
A smidge
Okay,
under. I mean, it wasn't a bad
102.
thrown dart in any way, shape or form. So it's 102 for Zijlstra. Oh, she's gone there. 84. 64 left. She's heading down to 16. She went that way for 88. Yep, she did.
54. Priscilla
So she'll be
Unicorn
set on
20.
48. If she gets to come back, it's 20 for a breaker throw. And oh, that's been pulled a little. It's 3 for double one.
18.
Well, many times in
Okay,
that first match, she left herself
48.
5 and she couldn't hit the single one. And I think she's thought about that and gone, I'm going to employ the 3-double-1 route. Zijlstra looking at double 8 now to edge ahead.
32. Priscilla Unicorn
And that was
2.
for a holder throw as well. So, as we say in the pub, one up.
No
So
score.
that you make no mistake, and then one in, and obviously
Unicorn
going straight at it.
60.
She's hit the double 18.
And so close as well, wasn't it? Just the wrong side of the wire. Anca certainly has a game on her hands here.
8.
All those bad memories are here coming back for her.
Priscilla Unicorn 2.
Perhaps they are. All the pressure, as you were saying, Scott, on Anca Zijlstra. Well, there's your one up, Scott.
No score.
They're all upstairs, unfortunately.
Okay, Unicorn 8.
How many more chances does Anca need to hold her throw? She's only going to get one more, surely.
No score. Priscilla Unicorn 2.
It's becoming reminiscent now of that. Some of the legs in that match between
Yeah, that's King Shaw in the third
Steenbergen
line.
and Darlene Van Sluwen, but she managed to win that battle, and she's won this
Four
mini
legs,
battle
Priscilla the throw
by
first.
pegging double one.
And how important is that? It's these legs, when you have them and they drag on and they drag on, they are a massive bonus if you win them.
21.
But when you lose them, if you win them, but when you lose them, oh, they can be a bit of a dagger.
We shouldn't judge Priscilla Steenbergen based purely on that first game on the Lakeside stage. She is a very capable player. She lost in the final of the Italian Grand Masters to Miriam O'Brien. She
22.
beat Eileen de Graaf in the semis to get there. As was announced by our MC Richard Ashdown onto the stage, she won the Dutch Open Girls title in 2016 as a 17-year-old. And we saw her on the PDC Women's Series recently, and she produced some good performances there as well, taking legs off the likes of Lisa Ashton.
45.
It's funny here, Zijlstra, she's gone a bit squiffy here. You know, she knows she's lost her throw, and now
83.
she knows she has to hold this, and it seems to be pressuring her a little bit. She's now about 140 behind, but could she? Oh, hello. Have I spoken too soon? Commentator's curse. No,
127.
she's definitely caught back up.
Yeah, big darts. Steenbergen has found her range on that treble 20 in this match.
123.
It means that Zijlstra's got to do that again to stay in the leg. And hitting big ones is not going to do that.
41.
Steenbergen now will be looking just to turn the corner and set it up and get under 100.
60.
She almost does. Good work from Anca there to go down, realising on 266 she was going to need a
Priscilla
19 or a 57
114.
or something to be able to leave a shot, but it's 6 darts from here for Steenbergen.
Yeah, 114, a checkout that she's already completed. Not going to repeat the trick,
40.
but as Scotty Dog was saying, she's far enough in front for it not to matter. She actually did take out 74 to win her last game as well. So happy memories of this finish. Did it in 2 darts,
35.
exactly the way it says on your screen.
Priscilla, you require 74.
Those darts for Anca there, they never fall out when you're in front. They only ever fall out when you're a little bit behind. Frustrating game, this. Why do we do it?
For the set.
54.
Well, pulled that, but because of that dart falling out, Anca... Well, not just because of the dart falling out, but because of all the darts before it as well. Anca can't do anything about it.
60.
So double 10.
Priscilla, you require
Priscilla
20.
Steenbergen to take the opening set.
Yeah, that's
In it
game show in the
goes.
first set.
Priscilla pins
Priscilla
it.
Steenbergen.
Then after, for 6 years, she did end the run of losing legs by
Second
taking
set,
the first one.
leg is Priscilla
But
the throw
Steenbergen
first.
hit back
Game on.
with 3 on the spin, including a break. And it was a couple of very good legs from Steenbergen, but the one that was the all-important one, Scott, was,
81.
as you were saying in that first session, that scrappy leg.
It was a scrappy leg. It was a massive seesaw moment in the set, and you could see that coming. If Anca didn't hold her throat,
100.
she was then going to be in big trouble. And Priscilla just grabbed the moment. She won a scrappy leg, and then she just went and bossed the last one. And before you know it, the set's over, and you're walking back in going, how have I lost that set?
80.
The Dutch women's darts certainly in a great place. 4 ladies in the field. Only 1 actually in the men's field this year, and that's a certain Richard Veenstra.
60.
Yeah, lovely lad. I take a claim to flame with Richard, unfortunately for me, as you'll find out. I met him at the French Open, I think, in 2014, and I beat him in the quarterfinals. And I said, "Who the hell are you?" And he said, "Oh, my name's Richard Veenstra." He had his curly hair and everything, and I was going, "Mate, if you just get on the circuit next year, you will be at the 2016 Lakeside without doubt the way you play." So that's exactly what he did. Got himself on the circuit, got there, and then knocked me out in the quarterfinals in 2016. Thanks very much for that, Richard. What a mate.
25.
Oh, brilliant stuff. I'm sure he'll remind you of it if you bump into him today.
Yeah, he's known as Dirk Cout in my house, so we love his curly locks.
60.
Yeah, Veenstra got the better of Laszlo Kadar yesterday, and will take on the 15-year-old sensation, Luke Littler.
41.
Expected to be an excellent third-round affair.
And from his interview last night, oh, here we go, Anca. Where are you going? Are you worried about it falling out? Where are you off to?
160.
Big darts.
Priscilla, you require 134.
There he is, my buddy.
Yeah, excellent setup. Certainly come out fighting.
84. Anca, you require 32.
Double 16. And Anca double 8 again.
16. Priscilla, you require 50.
Another leg that's got away from her. When you have a dart at a leg, you feel that you should finish it. Just in the 10, double top. Lovely marker.
30.
Oh, just took a bit too much
Anca, you
off
require
there.
16.
So, Zijlstra with another chance. She takes it this time. And it's a break of throw.
Second leg, it's Anca to throw first. Game on.
Cheered on by another Dutch lady, Marilyn Noyens. Was beaten yesterday by Maria O'Brien. Maria faces Rhiannon O'Sullivan, who really has been tipped as many people's dark horse for the women's tournament in that bottom half. She beat Corinne Hammond, who lots thought could be her stiffest competition yesterday. And now a hot favourite to go and reach the final.
But Rhiannon's been in the final before. I don't know why people think it's such a strange thing. I've watched her boss that year, and it was only a very good 10 times world champion now, Trina Gulliver, that stopped her.
Yeah, a couple of times, and she's always gone deep. It's just a long time since she's been here, and someone who put her darts down for a while, she's picked them up and just carried on exactly where she left off.
Well, we do all have a life away from darts, Chris. You know, come on, we can't live it, sleep it and breathe it like you are at the minute.
Yeah, we all know about yours.
41.
Must be a pleasant, like a holiday for you from working on the farm.
Yeah, don't tell the wife she's at home having to do the work. So, yeah, she probably hadn't even got a chance to watch me. So, yeah, we'll say, you know, this is the hard work right here.
Well, don't milk it. I'll let you do that when you get back.
She's probably looking after Dave the calf that was born yesterday,
58.
right as we speak.
Well, there's Jackie Darts Superfan. Actually played in St Helens in a disability darts tournament at the weekend before heading down to Lakeside.
119.
Good darts from Steenbergen. Zijlstra, though, has tried to put things right after dropping that
98.
opening set and has broken in leg one of set two.
Not many of the darting world ever used a total smooth dart, have they? I mean, I think Ted has for a bit, and Terry Jenkins, and now Anca's not a bit of grip on them.
Well,
the chance to break back.
Priscilla Unicorn, 87.
Treble 17 will be the first port of call now. It's 84 left. Treble 20 for double 12. Not going to get a go, but Zijlstra may only manage a dart as a bullseye.
Anca Unicorn, 88.
Right, so it's double 14 for Anca here. And it would be a good hold.
No score.
No, it's busted
Priscilla
right back.
Unicorn,
So
48.
Priscilla back at 48.
Absolute disaster, wasn't it? Busting the score. Double 8.
Yeah, that's game short in the second leg.
And she breaks back. Really tenacious display this from Priscilla Steenbergen. Shown much more than she did in that opening match. Not just in terms of quality, but in terms of the fight as well.
Although a good finish, it goes down as a steal again because Anca got there first, and I found that really strange earlier when she had 88.
74.
There's yeah, they love those 170 numbers. Those referees. Sorry, I keep calling them callers. They're referees, obviously professional.
121.
It's the second time in the match that Steenbergen's been on a 9-darter after 3. The fun stops there. But what a start to this leg.
100.
It's grabbing that leg there against the darts. It just gives you that little lift, that little bit of confidence. And all of a sudden, there's gas in the tank and away you go.
45.
The winner of this match will take on either Kirsty Hutchinson or Joe Clements, Twinkle. Who will
60.
start later on in the tournament. In fact, this evening, the
46.
second match of the night.
Priscilla Unicorn, 167.
Lorraine Hyde there with the player who beat Tori Kewish.
And they're still chatting. Ah, that's good. That's good to see.
81.
Yeah, Hutchinson is someone who has actually been picked out as a potential dark horse as well, someone who doesn't have the credentials of Rhiannon O'Sullivan, which is
24.
maybe a fairer shout as an
Priscilla
underdog.
Unicorn, 86.
But Steenbergen certainly an underdog going into this match. And it's a match that she looks like winning at the moment. And with the man sitting alongside me, it would only be fair for me to say this,
36.
Scotty, but who let the underdogs out?
Indeed. Indeed. It's not often the bookies get it wrong, but
95.
Sensible way
Priscilla
to go.
Unicorn, 50.
The only way to go to leave 170, but it's a 50 coming in for Priscilla now. It's double 10.
Yeah, that's
She
game
nails
short
it.
in the third leg. Priscilla Steenbergen. Fourth leg, it's Anca to throw first. Game on.
Zijlstra has a mountain to climb now. And it's the whole mountain and having to climb it from rather than being stood on
26.
top of it has been 2 scrappy legs where she probably should have won them.
Yeah, absolutely superb stuff.
100.
Steenbergen around those scrappy legs, but as you say, she's won both of the iffy ones. Followed that with an 18 darter to move within one of the match.
82.
And exactly what you have to do. She's taken that confidence from the couple of iffy ones, and now she's rushing it a little. She can see
28.
the finish line, and that was a little over rushed.
$100.
Again, fantastic to see so many women getting a chance in this tournament.
40.
WDF have to be commended for that.
Yeah, absolutely. And it is, of course, the only women's world championship.
45.
Yeah, very good point that. We forget that actually, mate, don't we? Yeah.
Well, there's an argument that the final on Sunday, the women's final, is the most significant match of
60.
the day.
A very big argument, I would say, yes. Yeah, when you think about it like that.
Of course, it will be finals.
40.
Their new thing that the WDF have brought in on Sunday. We have a girls' final for the very first time here at the Lakeside, a boys' final. And then the women's
28.
and the men's tournaments will be concluded as well. And the trophies will be dished out.
Yeah, it'd be a good day to get on down here. Finals day. I think that's a great idea. A great idea.
And we were talking about the strength of darts in Europe. Steenbergen highlights some of it there. Do have a German girl in the final. Vibke Riemann taking on England's Eleanor Cairns. And also a Dutch boy in the semi-final, Bradley Rose.
122.
So Zijlstra will come back for 64 to try and stay
40.
in this match.
Anca, you require 64.
So it's treble 16. No, she went for treble 8, so she's got to hit the 16 now, and that's a mistake. That's the
32.
problem when you go for the 24 on
82.
64. You then can pitch your dart back into that 8.
Well, it's 63 left now. Ball for the match.
57.
A whisker away.
Strange way to go for the match there with 82. You'd have always
Anca,
gone
you
treble
require
14 and
32.
then go on 18 for the ball. But this is a big, big double.
Yeah, that's
She's
good
hit
shot in the
it.
fourth
She's hit it.
line.
It was a big double in the match to hold her throw. She still has to break throw
Fifth flag is Priscilla
to win the set.
Game on.
So you would still say that Steenbergen is favourite, and now she's hit that treble 20 straight. Oh, and she's hit another one. This is saying, I'm not going away. A great 140 off the bat there.
Yeah, I think in defence of Priscilla on that last finish, it was probably a dart at the bullseye, wasn't it? She just pulled the first one. Trying to leave herself a dart at the outer ring.
Yeah, but you had to go 14 to try and guarantee yourself, because if you hit the 14, leaves you 68 and you get 18 back for ball. By going for the ball first dart, you've got to hit a 25 with the ball.
Yeah, well, that was Tony O'Shea's argument as well. He always said that he always went that way. There is the lady she beat in the first round. Devious. Darlene Van Sluwen.
140.
It was a bit of a slog on the stage between those two. I'm wondering what's going through Darlene's head now. I wonder if she's thinking, I wish she'd played like this against me. It would have been, the pain would have disappeared a bit quicker.
Well, we've hit the last leg here, and we're getting troubles galore here. It's like, you know, where was this?
117. Priscilla Unicorn,
Like the gloves are off.
138.
She's only thrown 9 darts here. Steenbergen, and he's down to a finish.
52.
Turn the corner, but a double treble visit here from Anca could put Steenbergen under pressure.
60.
She hasn't achieved that.
Priscilla
So
Unicorn, 86.
it's 86 for Steenbergen. She's got to go treble 18. Oh, overpitched it. So it's 85. 70 left. Went for the treble 10.
22.
A bit of a miss, a bit of a hash there. It's given a little ray of light to Zijlstra. She needs another one of those for double 7. It's double 7.
120.
How unlucky was that? What a good visit. But now she
Priscilla
faces
requires
from winning the
64.
set to now losing the set. This is how quick the game can change.
Well, not just a set, but the match. Double 16 for Steenbergen.
Game.
And it is success for Steenbergen.
Priscilla
She
Steenbergen.
axes Anca Zijlstra.